Lasso. Like, come on, really?
Yeah, but like
Ted Lasso is a feel-good show. Oh,
This is Quest Unplayed. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, do the Ted Lasso voice.
I
Yeah,
can't
please
do
do
Ted
it.
Lasso.
please do it.
No one can. It's impossible.
Nah, I only have a couple voices, and Ted Lasso is not one of them because he's not in my head.
I actually don't remember his voice at all.
It was kind of like this.
It's pretty high.
Yeah.
Did you
He's
guys,
like, you know what? I had tea, and it tastes just like I thought it would. Brown water, paper water.
Yeah.
So,
It was high, and he talked fast.
he sure did.
did you guys watch Ted Lasso, Alex and
No.
No, I'm sorry. It's like one of our favorite shows.
It's Jason
We're like-
Sudeikis, though, right?
It's one of those shows
have to
that
watch
I
it.
had to get. He kept telling me to watch it, and I was
Yep.
like, I'll get to it sooner or later. And I bought Apple TV just to watch what is that one with the big gap in the world and the two people shooting shit? The Gorge.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
And then I was like, oh, you know what? I have it for like this month. Let's watch. Now I've never gotten rid of it because I keep finding shows I like on there. But I was like, let's
Yeah.
watch Ted Lasso. And then I was like, just couldn't stop watching Ted Lasso. I was like, why am I addicted? Then I started feeling bad about myself because a lot of the shows are just like, you could be better. And I'm like, I could be better. I could be a better person. Just
Yeah.
fell in love with it.
Yeah.
It's a good show. Even if you don't like sports stuff, it's a good show, I think.
Yeah, I don't think it's
All
much.
right.
I don't think it's too much about sports at all. It's just about
Let's go a bit of football there, mate.
Yeah, a
right.
little
It's
bit.
you kick
Yeah.
the old pigskin, right?
something.
I
Like
heard it's Hope Core, and I guess we
Hope
tell you
Core?
that- Yeah,
That's a name?
it's a
Yeah,
genre.
that's-
Genre is called Hopecore. I'm so old. I'm out of it. But that sounds hot. Yeah, I want some Hopecore.
Yeah. But yeah,
Take that
everyone.
line.
This is Quest Unplayed, by the way, everyone. Welcome to Quest Unplayed, where three of us
Cheers.
just talk about video games and
Did
usually.
you drink a monster?
What is that?
Did you drink a monster?
We
Yeah,
can't. No, it's not Monster.
You never drink it.
We can't
never-
let them have it. I'm
Yeah,
on
we
a
need a
3-day
sponsor.
weekend. I told you, my guy.
Sponsorship.
Yeah,
I had
we need that sponsorship. By
I
the
still
way.
got biceps after this. I need the energy. Yeah.
Anyways,
Go ahead.
we do have another guest today, and Anthony just left, and Zach
Forget it.
is
We don't need them.
right there. Anthony's gonna come back right away. But we have another guest, Alex and Angel.
We have two guests.
two guests. I'm sorry.
Unless they're
guests.
one person. You guys are more than one person, right? You're not conjoined.
We're not conjoined, no. You know,
That'd be the weirdest
we're
conjoining if
conjoined
you
by
were
the
a
two
guy.
right now, I guess.
I was about to say, if you were a guy and a girl conjoined, that'd be the worst dating scenario.
It would be pretty bad, I would say.
Yeah, unless you were just cool with all of it, and you're just like, oh, whatever, just try not to nudge me too much. I'm trying to sleep.
You could
but-
say we're attached. You can, a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, yay! Well, yeah, I'm sorry. Their names are my bad, big dog.
Yeah, Alex and
He hates-
Angela. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You know that we're related. We're actually related.
A little
Me and
bit,
this-
in a way.
Oh yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
We're half brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got the cool genes. But
I got the cooler jeans.
I actually took those jeans to Goodwill, and I got a new pair.
Oh.
So
Okay, by the way, anyway, so before we dive into the story of Alex and Angela and their game, Neighborhood Video, we are going to watch the sponsorship video.
let's do it.
Did you update it? Did you
No,
update
not
it?
yet, not yet.
No,
I'll do it. I'll do
We
it.
know. We knew it was not gonna be.
I'll do it. I will do
No,
it. Sorry.
no, Zach, we should make a betting for next time.
You know what? We should make an Agrisuko version of this. Like, it's so much fun.
That's not how it works.
I think they have-
I think we can make it work. Navi is Agrisuko.
And I'm has to be angry. Be upset.
Hey, did you know, Anthony? Did you know you could play anywhere and track everything and review games? Did you know that, Anthony? I guess not.
Yes.
Okay, I'll keep
Anthony,
it.
Anthony actually asked me like how long it'll take to review all the games that he owns, which is like 4,000 games.
Yeah, he asked you that, and yet he needs to start getting into it, man.
Yeah.
Whoa, did you guys know he could connect with other players
Oh, dude,
and be like, hey, I like this game? And then you could tell the person, like, should I try this week? And the guy's like, dope. Yeah, do it, bro. Yeah. And then you can find friends, which it always says like nobody connects with me, which is weird. Hey, doggy.
Because you do this because you don't send a request.
I think I play weird games.
Minimap,
It's
your ultimate gaming.
hub.
I played the
Have you guys ever? Do you guys know anything about Minimap? Our guests, not to like plug more,
No.
but
No, not at all.
it's a
Is it
social
like
media.
Letterboxd for games?
Yeah, 100%.
Nice.
But for
Pretty cool.
gamers, but it's like you go on X and you're like, I want to find out the newest games coming out, and you're all excited, and it's like, vote for me, and this guy's a piece of crap. You can avoid all of that and just go to Minimap and talk about video games and just fight about who's cooler, Donkey Kong or
Wukong.
that other dude, Wukong. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Cool.
I'm a Donkey Kong fan. You know what I'm saying?
Donkey Kong, yeah.
I'm just saying.
Still
But-
cool because no win.
It is pretty cool, actually. I like it.
Yeah,
That's
me
how I
too.
met this my half brother up here.
Yeah.
We lost each other after one of us got adopted and put into a different family, and then we found each other again through Minimap. So
That's beautiful.
That is actually a beautiful
A glowing
story.
endorsement.
So much to make a game about that.
Yeah, you should write a book.
or a game. Like
yeah,
Alex,
I'd get in so much trouble.
but yeah. So Alex and Angela, do you guys mind giving us a quick introduction of yourselves and what game you guys are working on?
Yeah. I'm Alex, and I'm kind of the developer on Neighborhood Video.
And I'm Angela, and I'm doing the writing and the 2D art, and also trying my hand at marketing, which is really, really hard.
Yeah.
Aw, you're doing great. I don't know, but I'm just gonna say you're doing great because you're trying.
Thank you.
So that's all
Thank
that
you.
matters.
Please take. I'm gonna take your word.
Hey, listen, I know this kind of stuff. No, I'm just joking.
So can you guys tell us a little bit about what the game is?
Yeah. So we're in Next Fest right now. Just kind of released our demo about 2 weeks ago. And so Neighborhood Video is a kind of puzzle escape room mystery game set in a 90s video rental store. So you're working as an undercover detective to like uncover this mystery of what happened to a missing employee and kind of this deeper mystery revolving around that.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, I
Our
did.
legally distinct Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I know Zach used to like Blockbusters a lot.
I used to work at one, you little sweetie.
Yeah, so it's
Please have your ID
Full
card.
time. I like your video has a pup video, pup fiction on there.
Pulp
Yeah.
Fiction, yeah.
Half the game is just coming up with really bad puns and fake films. So
I love it.
Mm.
I love it. This is actually
Yeah.
bringing me back to my Blockbuster days. I'm gonna get out
Half
of
of
there.
our conversations these days will like be walking the dog and I'll be like, oh, I had another idea for a tape that we can make, like a parody.
And then you're
That's
gonna be.
I love that.
Yeah, and then
I would watch Pulp Fiction, be honest with you, and I would love it if it literally was just puppies dressed up like the characters. But that's it.
100%.
Just playing with balls and stuff. And you're like, this is cool, I guess. You know.
And
What does Marcellus Wallace look like? Ruff, 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 ruff.
A chihuahua.
I think wouldn't he be more of a bulldog, maybe like an English bulldog, Marcellus Wallace?
I'm thinking I'm thinking cuter. I'm thinking like a Pomeranian.
Maybe. I know for a fact Jules, which was, Samuel L. Jackson's character,
Mhm.
was he Jules? Or was John
Yes.
Travolta Jules?
That's Vincent Vega. Right?
Vincent Vega, you're right.
Okay.
Jules would probably more likely be something with a poofy hairdo. Let's be honest. You know,
A poodle.
right?
It's been a while since I watched that video.
Man, I grew up watching that. I tell you,
When
I watched that when I was like as young as possible.
Yeah, it's like over 20 years.
Am I seeing a vinyl player behind you guys?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my record player back there.
What's your favorite vinyl?
I don't know. I'm kind of like a emo, like 2000s emo and modern emo head. So I have like Hot Mulligan. I like a lot.
Okay.
Arms Length is like a newer emo band I like a lot. So
That's your
Really
favorite
play
vinyl,
the
though?
Katamari vinyl.
oh yeah, the
I-
Katamari Damacy soundtrack vinyl.
Okay.
That one's
That
I
fun.
don't know
gets
any of
a lot of
that, so I'll check it out on my Spotify.
100%.
Not cool enough to have vinyl.
Why not?
So was there a reason why you guys decided to go with the Blockbuster, the setting of it? Like, is it tied to something that you guys I don't know, experienced before? Or is
They have vinyl. That's a big sign.
Yeah,
The big
They
Milo
probably
final.
missed
You wanna
those.
talk about or
I mean, we're big escape room fans, and we've been kind of spitballing about making a puzzle game, escape room type. After we've gone to a bunch in person, and you started with a prototype that I think was in like a rickety old house.
yeah, kind of like a haunted mansion style, kind of like escape room that I was building a prototype of.
And we ended up kind of reskinning it to be Blockbuster-esque because he's very sweet to me. I have my VHS collection here that he helped move into this apartment, and it's heavy. So
Yeah, that's the only reason why I don't have stuff is because I have to move a lot and it just gets heavy. But I love the
It's true.
physical.
Yeah.
Yeah, the physical. I feel like once you settle down, you're like, this is our forever place. That's easier. You know what I
this
mean?
is it.
Yeah. You know, that'd be kind of a cool premise in real life to make an escape room that's like a Blockbuster. And like hide
It's
the clues
so cool
around
we
the
made
videos.
it digital. You can do it anywhere now.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, hey, yes, that's an escape room. You know, you love puzzles.
I love puzzles.
Yeah, he's not a big puzzle solver.
I'm a punch things until they tell me what I need to know kind of guy. So usually puzzles don't let me punch them. They're just like, and so not saying it's bad, but that's why I got guys like Anthony. I'm like, Anthony, how do we solve this? And he's like, I don't know. I'm like, I will punch you until you tell me. And then he's like, okay, I'll figure it out. Usually figure it out before I even threaten him. So
yeah. We
played a game once. Me and George spent the whole time beating stuff up, and he ran around and solved puzzles that needed two people by himself. He's like, I unlocked it. We're like, oh shit, okay, well we'll stop smacking.
That's why you're a team.
Yeah. The three of us. We actually did have another dev who came 2 weeks ago about. It was also kind of like escape room type of game where he was like the spy of like North Korea and then had to, I remember that game. And I actually
something computer. It was
Hermit computer.
Hermit computer.
Yeah. So when I was actually playing that game, I mean it was all fun and stuff too, but like I really wanted I personally too am a huge escape room fan too. So I really wanted to like kind of move around to see things, like, you know, find the hints or clues, like where, like, you know, it could be hidden under, I don't know, like the table or something. And I think this particular game, like, you know, the neighborhood video kind of that's like one of the things that I really liked while playing it, because you're actually moving around to see it instead of like you having to have like a fixed screen,
just a fixed area. You have to like walk around and find stuff.
Exactly. So I really enjoyed it, but like, you know, sometimes I get frustrated because you can literally just like jump over the table, but then you can't like go through it until you actually solve the puzzle. So I was like, why can't we just like?
Why can't I just jump over this?
Yeah, like table? Jump over it or like duck it and like just. You're
like, look, I figured it out. Like you just slid across it. Like I figured it out.
Yeah,
no special lever. Just slide across it. We're cool.
So, are you a big escape room fan, Anthony? I'm pretty sure you are because you love solving puzzles.
I love solving puzzles, but I can never do them.
I think I would enjoy a physical escape room more than a game puzzle.
You've never been?
No, I've never been to a. You promised to go on one with me at South by Southwest, but then just crapped all over that. So.
Oh, wow! but the ones in the US, they were so expensive. How much? Like it was like what? Like $100?
Yeah.
It's like per person too. Sometimes it'll be like up to around here like $70-$80, and
wow.
I know we were gonna do one once in there for my team at work, and I was like, no. I was like, here, I'll lock the door. You guys all give me $20 and I'll put some clues out and I'll unlock it when you figure it out. And we're good to go. Which is, you know, in real life though, I know some people who are so good at that they've actually made like their own like puzzle rooms in their house for like parties.
I love that.
Yeah, I've seen it before.
Do that.
Yeah, it's not as hard as you think it is. It just takes someone who's just super good at clues. And then, of course, one person to stare at you like a weirdo while you're doing it, right? Like, yes, you are correct. Yes. But
a few years ago, we stayed my friends had a big party after their wedding where we all rented an Airbnb down in Orlando, Florida. And the Airbnb was crazy. It was called Candy Mansion. And there was an entire kitchen that had a escape room as part of it, where things were locked away. Aside from regular forks and spoons or whatever you'd need in the kitchen, there was an entire secondary escape room that you would play with paintings on the wall, and you'd press buttons on the microwave and things would happen. It was crazy.
They had like cereal boxes, like a false bottom and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say I've heard of those, like the Airbnbs that have themes to them, so that they're just more. They're more of like a fun than just a normal B&B. Like people go there just for it. There's one that you can't even stay in the whole day. Can't remember what it was, but it's like it's like an experience. I can't remember what it was, but they literally kick you out at like a certain time because they're like, experience is over, get out. You're like, Jesus, I paid for the whole night.
Wow.
Jeez, but that'd be super fun.
So who's the one who's the one writing all the the puzzles, like between the two of you?
We're kind of I'm doing like the programming stuff, but kind of the puzzle design and coming up with like what the puzzles are gonna be is kind of both of us.
Yeah.
We do a lot of kind of talking back and forth and like prototyping, and then your little brother will play test and see if you can figure it out, and if you can, it's probably pretty good.
Is he gonna be in the play? Is he gonna be in the credits? Little brother. Just little brother, like, but what about my name? Nah, man. Just
Yeah, he'd be like play tester.
And then in parentheses, you know who you are.
Like, that one dude.
That one guy. Like, no, guys, no, that's really me. That's really me.
Yeah.
That's kind of nice, though, to have.
Like,
have your.
Me.
That's me. I was going to say, it's probably nice to have family help you out like that, though.
Yeah, exactly.
It is. And he owes me for life because he's my little brother. So I just drop a demo on him anytime.
You're like, hey, play this. He's like, oh, I guess. Oh, sister checking me, make me play her video game.
And then he'll get a credit, maybe by name, maybe.
I honestly, if my sister was like, I don't have a sister, but if I had an older sister and she's like, play this game, I'm like, oh, okay, all right.
He loves gaming.
Yeah, I would be like, let's do this.
Personal one nobody else played, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's way better than, hey, I need you to take out this trash. Be like, okay.
Exactly.
Like, hey, I got a game for you to play. I'm like, sweet.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's do this shit.
Yeah, like if I had, like my sister like throws me like random like games to play, I would just love it. Be like, okay, fine, I'll do it.
Like I guess this one time, but I'm definitely gonna need you to bring me some food. Like there's just no way. Like I can work on an empty stomach, okay? Just bring me some food. It'll be fun. Yeah. Would you bring him food if he was like, I'm just really hungry. I gotta play this game.
I buy him beer. I feel like that's pretty good.
When?
That's it. Beer.
I'm thinking this kid's eating corn dogs and you got him beer. Shit.
Yeah, he's got a cool sister.
He's got a setup. He wouldn't say so, but
he's our dog sitter too. So if we're out of town, he'll come over and we'll order him Domino's so he can hang out with the dog and eat pizza.
Ooh, okay.
Man. I think I'm your brother too, and we got separated at birth.
Welcome to the family.
I'm gonna need some beer to tie this game out. This is a really big game.
That's fair.
But I think we should watch the trailer together so that people who are watching this kind of understand what we're talking about. So I thought the most recent trailer that you shared.
I thought we were talking about food.
Yeah, food
we're
and trailer.
Food
and game.
Get it. Oh, I bet that popcorn smells amazing. You'll be fine. It's always a trap.
Boy.
Definitely a to register.
Oh, that's a bad sign. The blood on the floor is definitely a bad sign, right? It's
Ah,
a
it'd be
slushy.
fine.
It's just a
Not
red
blood.
slushy, guys.
Not blood.
Don't call-
Yeah, it's just a slushy.
Yeah, it's
It's just a
ketchup.
slushy.
Yeah, a little
Something, I don't
nicey
know.
on the floor.
Wait, so the game is coming out this summer?
Yeah.
You know, ideally.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
I mean, it's summer.
There's more summer.
It's been
It's
summer
the
for a
start
little
of
while.
summer.
Okay?
Later summer.
Yeah, later
Not-
summer. Yeah, yeah.
Not right now. Right now. Do you see that? I'm like, but it's summer. Where's my game?
Trailer
No, I'm
for
just-
spring.
So,
Coming in a summer.
That'd be the best. It's coming some month. Wink.
Just like GTA. It's
Yeah.
fine.
yeah, exactly,
Yeah, yeah,
exactly. The only competition of the GTA. But you guys are doing Steam Next Fest right now.
Yeah.
So how's that going?
Yeah.
It's going good. You know, from what I've been reading about Next Fest from like other developers who've done it in the past, Next Fest is kind of provides like a multiplier for your wish list, sort of. So like, we were trying to get our demo out a couple weeks ago and like get some eyes on and get people playing it so that we could start with some base of wish lists, and it's been going pretty good so far. We've, I think, just about doubled our wish list count so far.
Awesome.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
nice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And,
Double's more than nothing.
We're pretty small potatoes. It's just the two of us, so wasn't expecting thousands and thousands and thousands of wish lists like some other bigger teams. So we're just really happy that we doubled. How amazing!
Also, like
I
our
feel-
genre
I
is a
feel-
little niche too. So like,
Yeah.
you know, it's not like there's tons of like Vampire Survivors clones and stuff that are all like competing for the same
so many.
nachos, and a bunch of them are like AI slop generated stuff. So like, I don't know, there's a lot of noise going on, especially I think this Next Fest. Like it just kind of every Next Fest is like more and more games. So, but
And more
I
of the
think
same
being-
stuff.
Yeah, so having a game that stands out is like cool because I think it kind of gives us an edge on not really discoverability, but like visibility. Like if people are just scrolling through, like, oh, this doesn't look like anything else I'm seeing, and it's not AI generated, like it's made by real people. That's cool. Like I think it's easy win in a lot of places. But on the flip side, because it is kind of niche, like there's a lot less people looking for escape room games or like detective mystery games on Steam. There's still a lot, but like not as much as people looking for like roguelikes and deck builders and stuff.
And
So,
cozy farming games.
yeah.
Yeah. Because
Hey, I like deck building games. No, I'm joking, but no, yeah, definitely. It is good you're standing out, though.
yeah, I was gonna say the same exact thing because like I heard puzzle games are not in the top 10 or 5.
close.
Always,
Yeah.
like, not even close to. Like, it's like very niche, and also all of those puzzle games, room escape type of games, is also quite niche. But for those people who actually enjoy them, like they will just look for any other like room escape games that are available because they'll solve something and then they want like more of other content.
Yeah, it won't be that hard to find.
Exactly.
Like, we don't have that much to dig.
We're
Exactly,
those people. We're always those people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I
We
hope.
played like everything on Steam or on itch.io that's like deductive mystery games, stuff like Golden Idol and Obra Dinn, and like anything that stems from those type of games. We played everything that exists. So
Yeah.
And also too, I think one of the things that probably will work out with the whole your games idea is the fact that you got that 90s video vibe,
Yep.
right? Because you can make like you started off in that rickety house, but I think a lot of people love going back to that old school feeling of
Mhm.
you see that a lot, like the VHS type days where it's nostalgia, right?
You-
Plus the humor in the game helps out.
Hope so.
Like
Yeah.
Bambo and
Always does.
Yeah, you definitely caught the three of us' eyes because we're all in our 30s plus 40s.
It is.
speak for yourself. I'm a
It's
sexy
catnip.
28.
Yeah, because it did.
He's like,
bring
yeah.
It did bring me the nostalgia. I was in the U.S. like in the early 2000s, like 2003,
George is always
and that's when Blockbuster and all that was like still. There was no like Netflix, whatever. We would just like rent DVD.
I mean, I still remember getting Netflix in my when they first started.
Mhm.
in the
They
mail.
would send it to your mail. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
and you get
Yeah,
excited
oh,
and
yeah.
run, watch it, then stick it back in the mail. Be like, next.
Yeah, the amount Netflix stuff in the mail. It was like Amazon
Netflix, yeah, before it
delivery.
was on the net. It was like mail flicks. Like
Yeah, it was like the same amount of Amazon packages you get.
then they had like a brief stint of Redbox, and then Netflix just destroyed them when they made it all. Just
I think Redbox is still going though, is it?
some places, you'll see them in. I hate to say it, but like lower areas.
I also saw there's like a similar type of service for games too. Like they give you like mystery games to play every month or week or something.
GameFly, I think.
yeah,
Something like that.
GameFly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think so that's
I don't know
also
how that's surviving, to be honest.
But I tell you, all those games that you don't have to have online for is definitely going to work when everything goes. If anything ever goes bad,
Exactly.
they're going to be jamming out to those vinyls and stuff. And I see some board games back there too. You know, so
Multiple CNETs, yeah.
I'm definitely gonna.
And
gonna
I'm crushing
go there.
him.
You're
I'm
crushing with the CNETs.
Always.
Yeah.
Are you guys? So you guys made this about the movie theater and escape box, but with the CNETs, I'm guessing you guys are a bit of what's that name for someone who is into watching movies? Like
A cinephile.
Cinephile. You guys a bit of cinephiles?
Yes.
Yes. Because you got
I'm a big
VHS, right?
Movie kid.
You said you-
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
so what's your favorite movies?
That's what I was gonna say.
Well, I can go first.
Yeah.
My favorite movie is Saw, which is also a escape room movie.
Oh, Saw, like the original, the first one?
Yep.
I'm about to say. I think that's.
No, that one was pretty cool. Like when it first came out.
No, it's a great movie. It's
Yeah,
just
I
you said escape room. It's more like escape death room. Maybe. I don't know.
It's
It
literally
is,
an
yeah.
escape room.
Yeah.
I
Would you like to
Saw.
play a game? No, I don't want to play any
Yes.
games.
No, yes.
Did y'all see the what was it, the Summer Game Fest that just happened where they had Billy the
Oh,
Puppet
yeah,
go
they
out on the
did.
bicycle? Yeah.
Yep.
We're
they had
working on the game.
The new
And
Saw game is
we-
coming. Yep.
We turn on the Game Fest and rewind, and Billy the Puppet rolls out.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
probably is your favorite Summer Game Fest.
It was
ever.
amazing. That one clip was really amazing.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Saw is your favorite, and is it because of? I mean, what makes it your
Well,
favorite? I know we're getting a little off
I'm
track,
a big
but I
horror
kind
fan, and when I don't know, when I got cable late as a kid, I didn't get cable till I was like 12, and it was the most exciting thing that ever happened to me and my family. We were so excited.
you're like
And
yes.
Every year on Halloween, the channel Bravo used to play 100
Mhm.
Scariest Movie Moments.
I remember
And
that.
I was obsessed with that because I was such a chicken. I was traumatized by The Ring when I watched it too early. And I loved that it was like a talking head thing, but I could kind of catch up on all the horror movies. I thought were so interesting, but I was really scared to watch. My two uncles both work on haunted houses. And when I ended up living in a house with my whole extended family for a little while, and they put me on to every horror movie. They're insane. They used to surf the seven seas for lots and lots and lots of horror movies, and I was inundated with them, and it kind of led me to Saw, and I was like, this is the best movie ever. It's
And
so
Saw was the
budget.
one you're like, this is it.
I attached to it. That's my one. I
Okay.
love
And
James Wan. I love Lee Winnell. They're like my inspirations. I went to film school because I wanted to be just like them.
Wow.
Oh, so you went to film school too.
Film school. That's why there's 1,000 movies in
So what? So and I'm gonna get to his favorite movie, but was Saw kind of one of the reasons too why you wanted to do an escape room?
I think
Game?
it kind of just naturally fits because we both love escape rooms.
Mhm.
He's very nice to me. I think I love Saw enough for the both of us. But
I like Saw 2 for the record,
Yeah.
maybe not as much as you, but
He's like, it's cool. She's
it's
cool.
but I think we both just love puzzles,
mhm.
deduction, logic kind of challenges. So,
And so like a kind of a question on that with the game, as people are deducting it, does the story kind of unfold? It looks like there's a story that happens. Don't ruin the story, but does it unfold kind of?
that's the idea. Well, like I said, I'm a big horror movie fan, but I'm not so much of a horror game player because I am a chicken. And we really wanted to make something that was a little ominous, but the narrative was strong. And we blew through the craziest game, Blueprints. And we thought it was amazing about how you could play that game start to finish and complete the main objective of the game, but maybe never catch the lore. never go further and never understand what the like actual narrative of the game was.
Mhm.
So we took inspiration for that. So the game has an objective that you could complete, but there is a hidden, more sinister story underneath the video store.
I like that. And so, I like that. That's pretty cool.
Mm.
So they're basically someone's gonna have to dig to get to all the sinister parts.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, so
Not as
you guys
crazy as Blueprints. We're not on that level, but
not,
a little
you're
bit.
like, I mean, at least you're on some level. That's all that matters. And how about you? What was your favorite movie, sir?
I don't think I'm as passionate about you. I was trying to think like what is my favorite movie, but I think one I put on a lot that is just I guess like a comfort movie is Atlantis. I love Disney's Atlantis. It's one of my
That's a
favorites.
good movie. The cartoon.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was a good. I love the art. It's
Mhm.
another one that Atlantis reminds me of. Not to get off topic, but did you guys ever see that one where the guy was like the last human on Earth and he makes a whole planet, names it Bob? You guys know what I'm talking about? I can't remember the name of it, but it was.
I
was
Am
pretty
Legend.
cool.
No, I'm just kidding.
No,
I
it's
was thinking of Legend too, but I was like,
he's like the
no,
last
no.
human,
It's not
and
about- no,
he
no.
finds something, and then he ends up like remaking the Earth. And the girl at the end, who's his girlfriend, was like, "What are you gonna name it?" He's like, "Bob." So he names the new world Bob, which is funny because I name everything Bob. So I just thought I threw it out there. I can't remember the name of it though.
Cool.
It's a pretty cool movie, but Atlantis is dope.
Mm.
Yeah,
Well, I think one of the things I like about it is it was in that kind of turn of like 2D animation and like 3D animation was starting to get feasible enough to do, but it's still very like kind of 2D oriented. And then just some of those action sequences with like the ships and stuff are like 3D animated with the 2D, which is really cool. And like Treasure Planet is another favorite, came out like around that same time. And we watched Tarzan all the time.
All the time.
Those are all like kind of around that same time period where they're like starting to do 3D.
Right.
But it's still like majorly 2D, and I think that blend is just like really cool.
where the art was still kind of sweet. It wasn't all CGI.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it wasn't so muddy CGI.
Yeah. Where you can
Totally.
see that they still put like good detail into it.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure those, your favorite movies kind of took some part in the game development itself. You obviously, because like a lot of creators, they don't realize it, but still, like some of the things that really like is kind of naturally blended into the work that they do. So, like,
Would you
Yeah,
would you
we
say
were really
playing?
influenced. We put Michael J. Fox as Milo in the game.
That's awesome.
yeah.
Did you? I was gonna say, is this the kind of game that I should have popcorn so I can smell the popcorn
Definitely.
Yeah.
as I'm playing it?
You can
I
eat
don't
the
know, I-
popcorn in the game.
I feel like that'd be fun to have like a slushy and popcorn while you're in there, so you
Mm.
can get that
It's
smell.
very
and be like,
immersive.
yes, I will finish this. No, I'm joking. I will eat this popcorn and finish this map. It will be great. So is it just one? Is it just escaping that one room, or is it unlock other
demo.
parts for the demo? And
Yeah.
for the game, do you unlock other parts of the video store as you go through?
Yeah, there's like
Yes.
other rooms going on too, and there's like some things that'll change too. So like you'll revisit the main room, but it's like not gonna be exactly the same, and like the puzzles will be different and stuff. So kind of like
Nice.
reuse some of the assets, but change things up so it's not like exactly the same.
Mm.
In the demo too, there is another room. There's like the break room you start off in to do the tutorial, and then you like unlock the door to get into the main store. So even in the demo, there's really two separate areas.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
I actually did get to the main area, and then I was trying. I figured out the email part, and then I was trying to figure something out, and then my daughter was like, "Daddy, I need you," and I kind of stopped. And that's why I was saying, like, I want to like duck and like and just crawl below the door that opens up, and then I was like, "No, I can't do that." Like, there's like no jumping, so I couldn't jump. And then
we had this realization making the demo kind of after we like built what our prototype was. We scoped it like an escape room, so we're like, all right, we're gonna put in all these puzzles, like maybe 5-6 puzzles of like different kinds. Like some are gonna be like combination locks, and some are gonna have to be like spatial puzzles where you have to like realize something, and like deduction and like just trying to do a good mix of puzzles. And so we built it all out and got it QA'd by your brother,
Mhm.
and we were like, all right, well, it's good. but it's so long. We realized escape rooms, like a physical one, usually is timed to like 60 minutes, right?
Yep,
like you
yep.
try to get out in 60 minutes.
Mm-mm.
So we have like at least an hour-long demo. We're like, this is a good problem, I guess, to have. Like our demo is really long, but it kind of had to be portioned out that way because we wanted to have it be like a real escape room kind of experience. But
It's perfect.
yeah, we know our demo was pretty long.
When we put the demo together in its original configuration, we brought it to a festival in Brooklyn, Gameapalooza, and it was fantastic. You know, people would come by, they said, this is so great. I miss Blockbuster. I love the nostalgia. It's so interesting. And we were so excited. We were like, great. Like, I don't know. I'm a millennial with the nostalgia bait, so I like it. We're working on it. But we had somebody sit down and he refused to finish the demo. Like he just wouldn't get up and go. He was like, no, I have to get to the end of it. And he stayed with us for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, he's probably a 10-year-old
more.
kid. Yeah, in the middle of it, like his mom called him to like ask what he wanted for dinner. So he like put
And
like
he was like, hold on, Mom. Like it was. So we were so excited, but it took so long. We barely got anybody to play test it because he was so dedicated to the demo.
it was like a
He's
6-hour.
like,
It played for like 2
For
hours.
most of it.
just bring it to me, Mom. I gotta finish this.
It was
Like,
kind of like
Yeah,
that.
can I order McDonald's and just bring it here?
But it was so exciting. But we did realize the demo went a lot longer than probably a lot of other demos. And since then, we whittled it down, and it's still pretty long. So.
But also
I
in that
mean-
version, that first version, you could just free roam the store right away. So we tried to like do a tutorial, but also it was really overstimulating to just run around the store, the whole store, and look at all the tapes and like try to find all the stuff. And there's like a pop-up in the middle of the screen that says like press C to crouch, and no one's reading it. They were looking straight past it and running around. And so we ended up making the tutorial in the break room so it's a little less going on, so we can get people like focus and like figure out what the controls and the systems are first.
That's pretty smart.
Yeah.
You get into the main room and we made it so that the desk is like in a corner and it's blocked off. Like you were saying, you want to like crawl under.
Yeah.
Sorry, we toddler proofed it.
Yeah.
We need people to start doing a puzzle in there because the freedom of the store is not conducive to learning the controls.
Too much freedom.
Yeah.
And I think for especially for puzzle games, it's so like subjective to all like based on their like experiences. Like some people could like solve it in like 10 minutes, where some people take like 30-40 minutes or even more to find the clues and figure out. And while doing that, some people like enjoy the actual process like of it, and then some people like hate it. Like I just want to like solve it. So So I think, especially when you're exhibiting in conventions and stuff, it probably would take, for some people it will take long time because they want to find out until what happens at the end. But then some people will be like, yeah, I'll just finish the rest of it at home or something.
Yeah.
You probably only had like one system up running, right? Like one area for them to play.
Yeah, we had. Did we have two? Maybe for that one we had one, but we've done two before. Where like we'll have one on a laptop, and I'll bring like it's like a fake knockoff. It's like a $15 Amazon one, but it's like a classic style keyboard, like an old gray beige one that's like really clicky and loud, right? And we got a matching mouse, so it's kind of themed like
it's like our desktop.
90s desktop.
Oh,
click, 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 click.
Yeah,
it's so
like,
loud and beautiful.
Like the gray one, like the one we all had.
Yeah.
Used to have.
The beige, it was like a beige
on a Steam Deck or something. So like if someone stops by and they're like, "Ooh, this looks cool," but it's a one-player game, I can like hand them the Steam Deck and they can play also on
That's
that.
cool.
Like kind of less immersive in the 90s aesthetic, but like get more people to try it out. So
yeah.
I mean, it's cool though that you went with that as to kind of pull them into it. You know what I mean?
And I know for sure Anthony likes games on his Steam Deck. So if it's Steam Deck compatible, then
we're working on it. It's tough because like a lot of it is text based. You saw kind of in that trailer. There's stuff that's like that DOS interface. So I've been trying to figure out how to make that kind of gamepad accessible without having to like revert to the software keyboard, like hitting Steam X and having the software keyboard pop up and having to type in that. It's like really clunky. So it like technically works, but we're still kind of trying to figure out the best way to support that, especially because like a lot of people have a Steam Deck now. It's like kind of a real platform.
We recently played the Inkle game Is it TR49?
Yeah, TR49.
And that had a really interesting kind of solution to access letters like a keyboard in their interface. So you didn't actually need to have a keyboard hooked up, but you could still input your own typed ideas. And we're trying to take inspiration from that because that game was really great.
Does the Steam controller help with that at all? The new Steam controller, does that got an ability? Anybody here know? Anthony? Did it help with typing at all? I mean, I guess it wouldn't matter. It's a Steam Deck, so why would it matter? Never mind.
No, it'd be same as playing a Steam Deck with Steam controller.
So when you're playing online,
like plug in like the Xbox 360, I think of that little controller plugs in on the bottom, or the keyboard that plugs in on the bottom. It's like one of those little thumb ones.
Well, some people slap their Steam Deck onto a big screen sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah. If you have the adapter, but yeah.
So you're in the game, some of the stuff you have to type, you actually type into a DOS type control panel, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
And most of it is like not that long. Like we have a lot of shorthand in it where when you're like looking at your emails in the DOS interface, you just like type in the like index of the email. So you type like E1 to open your email one. So you don't have to like type in a really long kind of string to try to, simplify that a little bit. But also part of it is like looking up movies to get information. So you have to like type in the name of the movie, and there's not really like a shorthand you can do easily for that.
Right.
Some of it is, like typing in Bambo is it's only five characters, but if you're typing in something that's like much longer, it can get a little cumbersome on the Steam Deck using that.
And every film is in the database, every one. So there's a couple.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So that's a kind of a cool, well, not a cool hurdle. I'm sure you don't want it to be too much of a hurdle, but that's kind of a cool thing that you have that you're trying to work on, that you're, as a developer, say someone who watches this is trying to develop kind of the same situation as you, and they're like, how am I going to figure out how to type? And you're looking at other games going, okay, this is like a pretty good solution. Because like you said, you want some people to be able to play it on Steam Deck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you probably don't want to lose the aesthetic of someone who's maybe an employee at this video store and then needs to type up a movie to figure out a clue, right? Because that's fun. I feel like that'd be most of the fun of the game, is researching the movies to find the clues.
We really, really loved The Root Trees Are Dead. That's one of the best, I think, deductive computer interface leaning games that have come out, and theirs seem to be doing pretty successfully. So, like to
the
do
root
something.
trees are dead.
Yes.
Did they not water them? Like, let me look this movie up.
I don't know. They don't. Yeah. So, you said it's just the two of you, but do you do you ever do outsourcing or any other stuff for like music or any of the art or?
We've done it. Well, we leverage like open source stuff, but we've been doing everything ourselves. We've licensed a couple fonts. We've found some like free to use license music that we've stitched together for like the PA system. We're trying to like once you get the power on, you can turn on the PA. There's like a 90s style like radio with some like interstitial like chatter and stuff, like thanks
Radio
for tuning in
bumpers.
to like WXKZ 900.
Yeah, right.
Coming up next is like whatever. So we've been like kind of finding free, royalty free like rock songs that sound kind of like, maybe they sound like Pearl Jam a little bit, but it's like free or whatever. And I'm just like stitching that together with little clips so it sounds like it's 90s radio playing over the speakers. So
I love that. Like, that's close to Radiohead. Yeah.
It's like not, but
our
you can
initial audio file when we were working on prototyping the demo for that festival months ago was actually just an Internet Archive Z100 1999 New Year's countdown. So you would start the game and turn the PA on and Smash Mouth was playing, and we thought it was so hilarious. It was so fun just running around the store, and it was the actual radio. So we've been trying to emulate that with some royalty-free music at the moment.
What Smash Mouth song was it?
Oh, geez.
Walking on the Sun?
Yeah.
Walking on the sun. You're just like, okay.
We're getting really used to that one.
Wow, that's funny. Would that be the song you'd want to hear, or is there what would be if you could have royalties to a song in the game? What would you put in there for it?
I'd put in Third Eye Blind. I'm putting in Third Eye Blind.
That's a
It's
good-
a 99.
good pick, yeah.
So
Third Eye Blind.
I
That would
think
be
I've
my
heard that. Third Eye
It's a
Blind.
band. It's a
Yeah,
band.
yeah. I think I've heard of the band.
All right. Okay. All
That'd be
right.
the song pick.
Okay.
Oh, Semi-Charmed Life.
Yeah, Semi-Charmed
It
Life.
makes
That now that is a good song. That's a catchy song. I do like.
it's so
Semi-
catchy.
Yeah, it's really catchy.
Mhm.
Yeah. I would do Tom's Diner. I'm just joking.
Smash 'em up.
Everybody's gonna be like, what the hell? Like,
So how long is the gameplay like in total? Would you kind of expect?
Well, like our first level being, I think most people who complete the demo, it's like 70, 80 minutes. So
Okay.
God damn. Oh, excuse my language. Shoot.
probably like around five hours or so, I
Okay.
would say. It's kind of what we're planning for the
That's-
full game.
That's a good chunk.
I think that's a good. Yeah, I think that's a good amount.
We're trying to scope reasonably because it's just the two of us, but we don't want it to feel rushed or super short. Because we try to find every amazing, fun, deductive puzzle game on itch, and some of them are so great and they're so little. So we're trying to make something that's reasonably satisfying
Mm-mm.
without
Love that.
overstepping.
Mm.
So you're taking. I mean, for two of you, for this is this your first game too, right?
Our first game together.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
and so-
had a game that I did called Ollie Oop. It's a 3D platformer about a skateboarding dog that I released into early access in 2020, I think, and did 1.0 last year, like December 2024, I think. And then I released it on Switch last
wow.
year. So
all of you.
and yeah,
But I mean, for two people to build a 5-hour game, it's built around puzzles. It seems like a pretty hefty. How long did we already find out how long you've worked on it? Did you ask that, George?
No, we didn't.
we
How long you
started
worked?
in like September, kind of really working on this.
Yeah.
So
Of last year?
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty quick.
Did you guys go outside at all, or
We've been outside.
oh, we're so busy.
We're really busy.
have you been eating and sleeping like normal, or is it
Well,
just
sleeping, I mean, no.
like just,
What's that?
like-
No.
just like
I
have
haven't
one
been
person put the food in your mouth while you're
Yeah.
working? Like, oh,
What is
we'll sleep when we're dead. Like, no, you'll die before you don't sleep. Yeah, but it's
We
okay.
did have a bit of a good head start because the original prototype for that like haunted house style where you animated chests opening and made the lock system work.
Mhm.
That was completed over a couple months, but years ago.
Yeah,
Like a
and
couple
it just
years
kind of was
ago.
collecting dust in an old
And we kept
Unity
being like, we're
project
gonna
somewhere.
come back to that,
Mm.
but
Oh,
all
that's
you
cool.
needed to come out 1.0, and then you also finished the whole thing and put it on Switch.
Mhm.
So had to finish that first.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool that you were like, hey, that was just sitting there waiting, and you just pulled it out. You're just like, let's finish this
It's not
up.
like we reskinned it with like a lot of, I started making a handful. We made the spreadsheet of our initial run of posters, parody poster titles and genres, and like planned out kind of what we wanted for that. Also, I guess a few months in advance.
Mhm.
And I remember I like sat at a coffee shop and just came up with as many like really, really brain dead ones as I could. And I'm trying to come up with fake names for like Tom Cruise and stuff and just switching consonants to fill the spreadsheet out. And
Like Contras or
Dom Cruise. We're just making it up as we go.
Yeah.
So, but
Dom Cruise sounds like a guy off of Fast and the Furious.
yep.
Yeah,
Dom's
Dom.
brother, Dom Cruise. I'm Dom
Dom
Cruise.
Falls, like. So we also had a bit of a foundation with that as well. When we really decided this is what we're doing, we worked out our kind of acts, how long we wanted it to be, and we really went crazy in September and made it workable for October. And
Wow.
we've been making the demo, I think, hopefully pretty polished by now. And
So you guys have been just working on it nonstop, huh?
mostly, on and off. The holidays, they get busy, things like that. But on and
Are
off
you-
since then.
So is this like your full-time baby though, this game, or do you guys do other stuff besides this?
You have a full-time job.
Yeah, I'm a full-time proofreader, so that's my day job, and it's really obnoxious. But
I'm like part-time. I'm doing some online tutoring and stuff, but otherwise I'm putting most of the rest of my time into like neighborhood video and cooking and
Okay.
walking the dog and stuff.
He
So.
keeps us fed.
all the stuff that holds it down. She's over here
Exactly.
proofreading like this moron, and you're over here like, I'm taking the dog out. Like,
I'll cook dinner for us.
hey, look, I brought you food. Bring me the food.
Like throwing the book.
Hey, listen, if I had to read my own writing for a couple hours, I'd probably get pissed at me too. You know what I mean? And that's my writing. God knows other people's writing. Like, Jesus, would you plug this into AI? What am I looking at right now?
We were so
Yeah, that's pretty
happy.
cool.
We had a very nice playtester, Derek.
Stream. Oh yeah.
I was about to say your brother.
Not him.
Is he finally getting recognized? No.
Is it D-Rock?
D-Rock. Yeah, D-Rock Studios. Or
He
something
does
like that.
play tests. He gave our demo a whirl, and I couldn't tell you how happy I was when he wrote that our Steam page had no typos. I was like, I really hope thank you, because that's my day job.
You're like, oh, thank God. So I have to go in here. Who goes through a Steam page and looks for typos, though?
You know, I don't know.
A
But
very thorough
if
playtest.
That
you're-
sounds like
if
something
you're-
Anthony does for fun. It sounds like Anthony just goes through. He's like, yes, here's a typo. Yes, did you know? No, just fucking-
No, I just find bugs in the game.
You're a bug finder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the
Big
kind of
stuff.
guy who would think the typo was part of the thing. It was like on purpose. I'm like, oh, we caught something on purpose. You're like, no, it's just a typo.
Yeah.
Well, that could be a puzzle in game.
Ooh.
See,
Something your brother keeps doing. He's always trying to like get us because we have and it's in the trailer too a little bit. There's like this adult section with like the red curtain. Like you can't
I
go
saw
in
that.
there, but like maybe
It's
eventually you
mysterious.
can. Like what's behind those curtains, right?
the good stuff.
He always somehow finds a way to clip through the wall and he'll like send a screenshot to us of like I'm inside the adult section.
We have like
He
25
finds out how to
shots
clip-
from
He-
behind the curtain.
He's creating bugs. He's like, hey, by the way, I'm in there. You're like,
He's not
Jesus.
just finding the bugs; he's making them by going behind the adult section.
That's a good play tester, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of just being like, I think it's fine. He's like, look what I'm doing. You're like, son of a.
We'll like tell him there's a new build to play test, and then 20 minutes later he just sends a screenshot with no text. That's just from inside the adult section.
He's like, I'm in there again. And by the way, what is this? Like, holy cow. Well,
But I gotta give him credit; he's good at it, and he's been keeping
Hey.
us on track. So that's good.
that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what you would want in a bug tester. You know,
Mhm.
I feel bad when I do game testing or a play test, and I'm like, I just enjoy it. And then they're like, what did you think of it? I'm like, so much fun, man. I really enjoyed it. Like, what else? I'm like, I think there was a weird color on that thing over there. And they're like,
Mhm.
Fun.
there's always that one guy who's like, yes, I noticed that you put 110 for the health, but really it was 99. And I'm like, Jesus, man. That guy over there is killing it. I'm over here just jacking it all up. But, you know, I will definitely tell you if it's not fun. If I don't think it's fun, you'll see my face. I'll go, yeah, this is great.
I mostly, especially for this game, I learn a lot just watching people play, like what they look
Mhm.
at, what they pay attention to, what draws the eye. You know,
That's got to be fun to watch, though.
Yeah.
Like watch someone play the game and just stare at them.
sometimes
It is
yeah.
tough not to backseat drive watching someone
Yeah.
play your puzzle game. It's just I
Mhm.
really, really want you to notice that one clue right there
Like-
that you keep walking by, but I
Yeah.
can't say anything.
You never cough, like, they're like, no, no.
It's
To the
very
left,
much like
right?
a
To the
roller
left.
coaster because it can be like very tense watching someone like not quite get it and they like walk past a vital clue and not notice
would
it. And
hate
you're like,
me.
oh.
Like,
But then when they do find it, you like jump. You're like, yes, they got it. Like they found it. Our puzzles work.
Finally.
You're like, thank God. You would hate me. You'd just be like, get up, leave, just go. I'm like,
Yeah, that. Yeah, I just wanted
thanks
to
for
see that.
trying.
Yeah.
you're like,
we were
yeah,
watching-
thanks for coming by. I'm like,
Thank
but
you.
the game's fine. Oh.
We
That's
were
what
watching
makes
someone
sense.
stream the other day. They were doing like just testing out a bunch of Next Fest demos, and
I love
they try to
that.
play every game for like 30 minutes or so. And
Mm.
she ended up playing for like close to 2 hours. She was like over an hour and a half. She was playing, and they just were having so much fun going through all the tapes.
I feel like
And,
you can't.
Um,
I feel like there's some Steam Fest demos you can't do in 30 minutes, though, because it takes like 30 minutes just to know what the hell the game's about.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's true.
You know, by the time it loads up and then you're doing stuff, it's like, oh,
you gotta
wow. I
change the
just did-
resolution, the graphics settings, and your mouse
Yeah, yeah.
sensitivity, and Yeah.
You always get those one games that they decided they want to put it on 100, and it's like, you're like, oh God, why? No, it's like, let's turn that down a bit. You're killing my ears,
Flashing
bro.
out at 100, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, like walking on this. You're like, oh God, no,
Here we
Smash
go
Mouth,
again.
stop. Yeah, right. This is super cool. So it's about and you're an employee in there, right? Trying to solve this whole. You're like a night employee.
You're like a Encyclopedia Brown amateur detective, and you get yourself hired as the replacement for a missing cashier, and you take the opportunity while you're supposed to close up to look for clues.
Hells yeah.
So
That sounds like a dope Scooby Doo episode. I'm telling you right now.
that's exactly the vibe.
Yeah. Show. No, I'm sure. Look what I found over. They need all the popcorn first. You know.
Yeah, all we have to do is put a van in the parking lot. That's it.
The mystery
And-
machine.
Oh yeah.
Maybe make it look like a mystery machine because if it's a white van, that's a whole different game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's make it look like something. Yeah.
Should we like Mr. E?
The
Like,
Mr. E.
Mr. E.
Mr. E.
Mr. E's machine, wash laundry machine.
Write that down. Write that down.
Put some flowers on it with a wash machine, but make it
Yeah.
like the same color. They're just like, these mothers are finding ways around everything. You know?
We're writing that
I'm
down.
ready to.
He's writing it. She's writing it down. That's crazy.
Like
Wait,
last
that's-
night, I had one of those like cursed thoughts. Like Bambo was one I came up with. We were walking the dog, and I was like, I just had the stupidest thought ever. It's perfect. I was like, it's Rambo, but Bambi, and then we have to make the deer with like big abs and a machine gun. And then you made it, and it's like
I
Have you
made it
seen-
like
for the game.
20
now.
minutes
Have you seen
later.
that? Have you seen that? That's a sketch on Saturday Night Live with The Rock.
It
Is it really?
Yeah, he plays Bambi, but Bambi who comes back to avenge his father, and it's The
Okay.
Rock, and he's got like antlers and a cigar and a machine gun. He's like shooting hunters.
That's amazing.
It's like Bambi, first blood, and he's like, I'm like,
man.
this is insane.
That's
This is-
funny.
But I love that stuff because
There
it
it is.
cracks me up. Because I used to always grow up thinking, to me, I always thought stuff was more fun if it was cute, but then could kill you. Like
Mhm.
Yeah.
that's why when Pokemon first came out, I was like, wait a minute, this thing can kill you, but it's cute. I'm like, this is dope. Like that's
So
why I
did
was
Jigglypuff.
Yep.
yeah.
Violent.
Like you think about it, like if they were real, you know, and they wanted to murder you, and they could, you know. That's why I always thought slime was cool. So I'm like, look, it's cute. Oh God, I'm dying. You know what I mean? So kind of like what's that one horror? Have you ever seen Critters?
Yes.
Yeah. Little balls
Love
of fur, and then just they eat you. They just turn into bigger balls of fur.
Love Critters. Love Gremlins.
Gremlins.
I just
yeah.
liked how cheesy they were. You know, Critters
They're
2.
fun.
Remember, he kept showing the picture of the pinup model, so he would keep changing
Yes.
to her because he didn't want her to go back. I was like, Jesus, man, this is an 80s or 90s movie all the way. Like,
Well, do you guys have favorite 80s, 90s movies? Because
Oh,
I'm
man,
not done
I
making
used to be-
tapes. We're
I used to be
making them.
such a huge cinephobe. I loved my very first movie I watched as a kid that I loved was Alien. Of course, with Sigourney
My
Weaver.
dog
She
is
was my first-
named Ripley after Alien.
Yeah, she was my first crush because she was the first girl I saw in, you know, underwear and stuff, like trying to get in there and hide. I was like, "Ooh, look!"
I thought you were going to say with armpit hair, but
I don't know. Socially conditioned. But I would say the ones that I loved all. Like I was a big horror fan too. Like I loved Freddy from Elm Street just because he was hilarious. Like he wasn't scary; he was just hilarious. But I think the movies that really caught me that I grew. Of course, it's not a scary movie, but The Search for the Holy Grail, and then I used to watch a lot of Night of the Living Dead was my very scary movie, but because I love zombies, of course. But it was Evil Dead 1 and 2, and then Army of Darkness. I loved
Army of
those
Darkness.
movies.
Yeah.
Evil Dead 2, I
I'm
think
a
was
Sam
my
Raimi girl.
yeah. Evil Dead 2, I think was one of my favorites, just because he got in a fight with his own arm. And if anybody knows anything about movies, like that had to be the hardest acting scene. He's like, wait a minute, so I'm fighting my hand. So if you see, he's like hands punching him, and he's like, ha ha, I'll get you. He's all got the chainsaw and the blood splat in his face. I'm like, Jesus God, what am I watching? But I enjoyed it so much that I was like, this is awesome. And then of course number 3 was more comedy than it was horror, really, right?
Yeah.
But it's like,
Yeah.
what was that line he said? He's like, first you want to kill me, then or something you want to kill me, now you want to kiss me. blow. He's like eating the grapes. Or when he killed that one chick and she's like, "You found me, beautiful once." He's like, "Baby, you got real ugly." And he just shot her with a shotgun. I was like, "What am I watching right now?" It was so good.
You know, they're actually making a game.
Oh,
It's
they
like
made
similar to that.
they made an
No,
already
it's making a
doctor's-
game right now. No. They're making a game where you basically like have modern weapons and everything, but you end up back in medieval times. And
Is
Oh,
it
yeah,
run
yeah.
Stan Race and raise money? Like,
and you drive around a car and it's like running over all the soldiers.
Oh yeah, I know that. Seen that game. It's where you go back and you have to murder all the soldiers, but all you have like
Yeah,
modern
because it was
weapons.
like going to like the 100-Year War between England and France. Then you go in there, somehow you got teleported from the modern times to there.
Oh my gosh, that's
Whoa.
funny.
And you have like a machine gun and everything. It's like mowing down everybody.
Yeah, it was,
Hey, I'm gonna blow your mind though. Anybody here ever seen? I think it's Hobo Beta or the one where he plays Elvis.
Bubba Hotep.
Yeah, I watched that one. I hadn't seen that one ever, and I saw it just the other day, and I was like, "What in the hell am I watching?" I was like, I used to be a
Speaking
huge
of
Bruce Campbell fan.
Blockbuster, there was like a Blockbuster pamphlet I got once in the mail, and I thought the images and the actual VHS cover of Bubba Hotep, I was like, it's something disturbing about it. It's very creepy. I watched it and it's so ridiculous, but I remember having like a negative visceral reaction.
Yeah, because it's
in
like,
the Blockbuster catalog.
yeah, like I think he's dressed up in the picture. He looks like Elvis, but he's Bruce Campbell. And you're like, but when you watch it, it's actually kind of funny.
It's
'Cause
very
it's like-
ridiculous.
Yeah, it's pretty funny because it makes Elvis out to be like a hero, but he's old and he's in an old folks' home. It's funny. George, what about you?
I don't know. I didn't watch a lot of movies back in the 90s. Mummy.
Love The Mummy.
I like the
We
Mummy
just watched the
series.
Mummy again
I never
too.
watched that. Like for scary movie. I guess before I went to the States, like, obviously I was in Korea. I was born and raised here, but I think one of my favorite movie of all time is Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
That's
The
pretty
very-
scary.
The very original one though, like that one. But I didn't watch a lot of horror movies, so I don't. I
Did
remember
you
watching.
watch it on VHS?
No, I think I watched it on like the ripped CD.
Okay.
I burned it from someone. Somebody
You
gave
know
it to me.
the song at the end of the movie, when I had it, my dad got it on VHS and he would fall asleep every time we just put it back on. So he used to babysit me personally. But you get to the end and you get the Chad Kroeger Spider-Man song. It's so good.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
just wait for that.
You just let it play. Remember when DVDs used to play the music over and over again?
Oh yeah,
you-
the
and
main
they would-
menu music. Yeah.
Yeah, and then-
Yep.
I remember we had a movie called The Guru, not the one with Michael Myers, but the one where it's like this Indian guy comes over. He's a famous actor now, but I can't remember his name. But he came over and he was trying to make his way as a famous Indian actor, but he ends up doing porn instead. It's like it's not a porn movie, but you know that's part of it,
Mhm.
and then he becomes a sex guru. And it had this really sweet song at the beginning of it, and I would just let it play sometimes. My wife at the time was like, "Are you just watching the beginning of this DVD?" I was like, "This is a dope song." It was like a really cool like Indian song. Like I liked it a lot.
Mhm.
And I will say this about South Korea: they got some of the coolest zombie movies. Just throw that out there. I feel like
Train to Busan.
Train to Busan, and there's that
Amazing.
other one where it's the apartment. They had the apartment one first, where that guy's stuck in the apartment, and his parents leave, and all the zombies are out running around and stuff, and he's like, he finds that chick across the way that's a rock climber. Okay,
I think I know that movie, but I don't watch a lot of zombie movies. I didn't even watch Train to Busan.
Train to Busan's
I
fire.
haven't even watched that.
Train to Busan is fire.
It's really
The
good
cart-
and it's kind of a tearjerker. So
Yeah, I should
Did you ever? There's another one too they made. It wasn't zombies, but it was where everybody caught this disease where they stopped caring or they were like sadistic, and they were trying to murder each other. And I was like, Jesus God! Like there were some scenes in there. I was like, this is horrible. And then there was, of course, people who weren't affected, and I was like, I don't know what I'm watching right now, but this is good.
Is it a Korean movie?
It's a Korean movie, yeah. There's a part where there's a guy and he's tied up and they're hitting him in the balls with a baseball bat, and he's just laughing. And I'm like,
What kind of
Jesus.
movie are you watching?
No, it's a good movie. It's a
I have,
Korean movie, but
I have no idea.
basically this guy is on the train, or this guy and this
Oh, my
girl,
goodness.
a couple people are on the train, and these people start getting affected by this disease, and they start like trying to murder each other, but they're crazy. They're chasing each other around in the subway system and stuff, and I'm like, Jesus, it's nuts.
We're gonna have to find that and check it out.
Yep.
Sounds
I'll have
crazy.
to find that. You have to share it later on Discord.
I think I'll find it out here, and I'll tell you in a minute. But you guys go ahead and keep talking amongst yourselves.
Yeah. So yeah, I think for the people who are listening to this, definitely go play the demo. I think that's probably
Please.
yeah, or wishlist first and then play the demo. That's even better. Because
Yeah,
definitely.
Steam Fest is until like Monday.
Monday, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I didn't look at the numbers, but Anthony probably knows this better than I do. Probably like what thousands, like at least like 4,000 games. Like what? How many
Yeah.
games are in?
No,
Steam
actually,
Fest?
it's more.
It's more
I
than
haven't even
4,000.
looked at the numbers. I don't know if I
Yeah.
want to know.
Yeah, exactly.
I saw it was like a rough number, like around 8,000, because I
Oh
saw
my
there was a
God.
percentage. It was like 1,600 are fully made by AI,
Oh my
not like
God.
using AI as assets or anything, supporting like just a full-on AI
Mhm.
game,
Yeah.
and which is kind of a distasteful number, but
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
ours.
Yeah, and also like because of the AI, feels like more and more games are going to be launched.
Mhm.
Not saying like every game is going to use AI or anything, but like there are going to be some people who will just like straight up, like I've seen, because I'm in a lot of indie game like group chats and stuff like that, and
Mhm.
there's some
He's
people who are,
he's kind of a big deal. He's trying to say.
yeah, like a lot of people who are interested in actually making a game straight, like using AI, like from zero, like from A to Z, the entire phase of it, like who have never learned how to code. So it's
It's hard to
Unfortunate.
know. I don't know how you make a game that isn't riddled with bugs when you don't know
Yeah,
even
exactly.
what you're making, right?
yeah, like I have no idea how they're gonna pull it off, but it's coming though. I'm pretty sure.
They're somehow doing it.
Yeah.
We
But-
just talked about zombie movies for like a half hour, so we are one of the before the horde of those.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait,
I mean,
go
but
ahead.
I mean, it is original, and I feel like if you're if you want to find out the story and you're a problem-solving person, and you got the nostalgia of the movie, like I used to find those movies, especially the movies where you're an employee working somewhere and it's creepy at night, just really fun. Even though I joke around about not being a big puzzle person, like I love that. I played one game where you're out in you're literally in this gas station overnight, and it's like the most terrifying place.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like that kind of stuff, like, because I can imagine, because I've worked some jobs like that where it's like you at nighttime, and the only thing on is like maybe the floodlights, and you're like, man, if anything happens right now, this is the perfect time. You know what I mean?
Since it's not a horror game, we tried to make it reasonably liminal. Like I know Backrooms is huge right now, and well, the Backrooms whole lore has been around for a while, but now that the movie's out, it's really big. And it's a video store, and a lot of people know that as something that's by the wayside, and kind of their picture of their Hollywood video they used to go to. It's abandoned now, so it's a little liminal in its nostalgia also.
Yeah.
But it's not a horror game, so we try to make it kind of friendly and inviting at the same time. It's more about solving the mystery. So
yeah, I think we're kind of ready to wrap things up. Do you guys have any other questions, Anthony and Zach, before we go? I think Zach is trying to look for that one Korean movie.
I found it.
It's like the sadistic disease or something. I don't even know what that is.
I think it was called. It's either called The Flu or Deranged. I think it's The Flu though.
Okay.
It was made in 2013. It's where an airborne mutant virus sends an entire South Korean district in complete chaos. And they drive people violently insane. Don't worry about. Hey, let's talk about the game. I'm excited.
Yeah.
yay!
Hey, thank you.
Like it's being someone who worked at Blockbuster, I'm definitely going to be like, hey, do I feel like it's time for me to do the inventory?
Mhm.
And then I might have some PTSD. But beyond that,
Move past it.
Okay, let me ask you, being someone who worked in a Blockbuster, we've had some people tell us like, oh, if you wanted to be really like period accurate, the tapes on the shelves should be like spine out, like books in a library, so you can like put more on the shelf. And I was like, I've been to Blockbuster, and that's not how they're displayed. Like,
no.
They have to just
No, we
copy
would
on the
do-
wall so you can see all the labels, and then the actual discs
Exactly.
and
Yeah, it would
files.
be just a stack of them this way,
Mhm.
and they would have the one on the
Yeah.
front. That's how I always just do it. No,
Yeah.
they,
Because I
those
know
people.
like some GameStops and stuff, they'll have like kind of the resale stuff, like the used
Mhm.
games and stuff, like
Mhm.
spine out kind of on the bottom, so they can just stack up a bunch of like
Yeah,
NFL
but-
2K's 27 like 7 or whatever that they have 10 copies of,
Yeah.
but they're still displaying the labels out.
To be 100% honest with you, someone who worked at Blockbuster, those sometimes the covers of those movies would catch people
Yeah.
more
Mhm.
than anything. They'd walk by and like, oh, that looks kind of dope, and they'd pick it up and they're like,
Mhm.
what is this movie about? I'm like, well, it's about this demon that comes alive every 13 years and steals people's body parts. And they're like, oh, I'm gonna watch that. And you're like, yes,
Yeah.
please do, yes. But no, we always had the cover art out unless it was like a section we didn't care about.
Mhm.
You know, like documentaries or some crap. No, yeah, I don't ever remember that being spine. I remember all documentaries. I think there might have been probably somewhere they just couldn't fit them all, so they would just stack them in there.
Yeah,
But we
that
always
makes
have
sense.
cover art out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for that.
Validated.
Yeah, validation.
Yes.
It got easier when there was DVDs because tapes were like huge,
Yeah.
and I used to hate those because they throw them through the slot. They would come through the little, and then we pick them up like the little rewinders because people were
Mhm.
rewinding. Like these motherfuckers! I told them rewind, be kind. Nope.
We've had
Here we are.
people
Rewind.
start the game and not know what the returns box is. So
Yeah. I mean, if you want to be really accurate, you got to have 5 different rewinding machines. Just like,
just
and then
keep
have
adding
people dropping the movies off in the middle of the night while you're working. Just like, oh, I got to go pick up that damn movie. Then we drop it and click and then that was always every morning, just pick it up and recording or
Mhm.
rewinding stuff as you're, scanning it in. Sorry, I'm having flashbacks. I kind of miss that job though. Job was dope. To be honest with you. No other job could somebody walk up to you and be like, okay, so I've seen this movie, and I'm like, aisle 5, right there.
Mhm.
They're like, thanks. How'd you know? I'm like, I've seen the preview like 70 times. Never seen the movie, but I've seen the preview so many times I know exactly where it's at. And I worked at Blockbuster back when Nemo came out, so I heard Nemo so much.
Yeah.
So much.
Beyond
But-
the sea.
I'm glad you're bringing them back.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like
Mm.
that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you guys. Thanks for having us.
You're super awesome, you guys.
Yes.
I got a feeling you got all the stuff. You got like you're gonna is there? I know you were talking about this game, but are you guys gonna use this game to do more after this, or is this just like your trial?
We
run?
already talked about the epilogue to this game. We already talked about DLC. But
Okay.
I mean, yeah, we'd love to do more.
Yeah, definitely.
I would love to.
Mm.
I'd love to see it. I'd be laughing if you put some, animatronics in there. No, Jesus, there's a bear in here.
Nights at Freddy's DLC.
Yeah.
We
And,
haven't really fleshed this out at all, but I've talked about doing an epilogue that I really like. Have you ever played The Room? It's like a mobile game, but it's also I think like a standalone Steam game. It's like a puzzle box. There's like a safe and there's like hidden stuff on each side. You kind of rotate it around like a 3D puzzle box. I want to do something like that. That's a standalone game, but it's like a red box machine. It's like the neighborhood video version of a red box where you have to like rotate it around and like figure out how to like disassemble and like use it as kind of one of those puzzle boxes and like uncover some kind of side mystery that ties into the main game.
You know what? You just gave me a good idea. What if there's a game where you leave your house in the nighttime, walk to a red box and rent a video, because you have to rent these videos to find out the puzzle. And then, of course, creepy stuff happens while you're walking from whatever video you're holding, right? Then you got to go home and watch it and then return it back to the red box and get another one.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
And that's how you solve the
SMBs
puzzle.
would go crazy.
And then you have to move over to the computer to type stuff in the computer, and it unlocks the rest of the story. You're like, hey, so I watched this video, and you're reporting it on like a letterbox, and then that's
We
how
love
it unlocks.
the Sam Barlow games with the lots of creepy FMV stuff.
Mhm.
So that would be up our alley too.
I love creepy things. That's why I'm friends with George. So
yeah.
I thought you were brothers.
no, we're brothers, yeah.
Yes.
But he's
Brothers,
also
but also friends.
yeah. We're well. Sometimes you don't like your brother.
They get confused sometimes.
I love him. Even though he's Batman right now, I love him.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with that light.
It's okay.
But
You're very mysterious. Like you look like
yeah,
you
like
could-
at the half, like this side is like pretty dark, and this side is pretty.
You look like you could thwart some crime right now. You just like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here for justice and games. You know.
Yeah. So thank you guys for coming. Everyone
Yeah,
go
thank you.
wishlist neighborhood video and
Neighborhood
play the
video.
demo. It takes about an
Neighborhood
hour,
video.
depending on how.
It's free.
Yes.
Play the demo.
It doesn't cost you
It
anything.
only costs you 60 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Of
And,
You
your
ain't doing
life.
nothing over that 60 minutes. TikTok can wait. What? Play the demo.
yeah.
Wish list it. Get my homie some more love.
Yes.
Thank you.
Or do
I'm
the
gonna
other
do it
one.
right now. I'm gonna do it right now.
Yeah.
I'm,
We
gonna do,
got
I'm hopped up on Mountain Dew.
Perfect.
Do you have any questions, Anthony? Actually, before we go.
I was thinking about movie posters.
As a merch.
Yeah.
I just thought of one last night. Fishing Impossible. I was like, is Mission Impossible in '90s like came out before 2000? I was like, yeah. What if it was fishing apostrophe?
Fishing possible.
Yeah.
The worms on the hooks got like a mic.
Yeah.
Got like a mic on his head. And he's like,
Yeah, the worm coming down, like repelling down.
He's like, there's definitely fish down there.
The dumber they are, the more we like doing.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
I would love that. That would be a funny kids movie, but then the worm gets eaten, so it's like kind of morbid at the same time. You're like, oh, wait a minute, he dies? And you're like,
That's a current
yeah.
Pixar film. That is a current
Yeah,
Pixar
yeah.
film.
You're like,
Okay.
sorry, Tommy. Sometimes the fish eats the worm, and he's like, oh god, that was Fish Cruise. What?
We've been having a great time because now people who have gotten their eyes on the game, I love it. They keep suggesting more titles. I thought we came up with a lot, and they're like endless. Somebody suggested instead of the Never-Ending Story, the Never-Ending Corgi, and we had to do it like that night. We just couldn't wait. It was so fun.
The never-ending corgi.
I'd love to watch that.
Why does that? Why does that mean like? I feel like that's like a human centipede, but with
It's like
a
a really
corgi.
long corgi.
I visualize the same
Yeah.
thing. It's like an accordion.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Corgi.
yeah. So we could do this all night.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
if
love it.
you ever come up with a smart one, we'll let you know.
Yeah, let
Yeah,
us know.
please.
Yeah,
So,
I don't think I'll ever come up with anything as cool as never-ending corgi. It's
Yeah.
pretty dope.
Yeah, I know
Yes,
that one's
believe it.
kind of peak. But nothing. I don't know. Bambo is really. I think our
Bambo.
Bambo's moving
Yeah.
cottons. Like that's getting us some wish lists, I think, for sure.
100%.
You know, it'd be even. I mean, I'm sure it would take a lot, but it'd be even crazier if you actually made like small little trailers for each one of the movies and slapped it on a TV.
Yeah.
I'd love
Just
to.
have that playing because
Oh,
there's so many times I wanted to turn that damn TV off because I would watch that preview like 70 times. Like it would go from Nemo to like Dirty Harry, and I'm like, what is happening right now? Like this is an old ass movie. Like you feel lucky, do you, punk? And it'd be like, I'm trying to find Nemo. I'm like, Jesus God, just kill me right now. You know?
Something for everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, thank you so much for coming. Good luck
you guys.
Thank you.
at Steam Next Fest.
You guys got an awesome idea. I'm super excited.
Yes. And
Thank you.
Thank you guys for wishlisting and having us.
thank you so much. I'll see you guys. next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
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 Why do you always make us leave?
I
You're
don't
the
know.
worst dad
I-
ever.
Bye.
I also
Oh,
hate leaving.
I have.
What?
Once I become your friend, I don't want to leave.
Yeah. This is where Zach leaves, or